Actually, you're paying, so it's fine.
I'm paying.
Dip a choice.
Hummus. Or did I?
Oh.
I'm sorry for choosing it. I'm joking.
Hello and welcome to Queerpiphany.
Please welcome to today's episode, the actor, the singer, the dancer, the total stunner.
It's West End superstar Layton Williams.
Yay! How are you, baby?
Fabulous. All the better for being here.
We're gonna have some fun today.
But before we get started, I think it's time to have a little bit of bubbly, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh! The magic at tell. Cheers!
A little bit of fizz.
Oh, yes.
Chin chin.
Layton, baby, I want to know. Tell us about your Queerpiphany.
My Queerpiphany is All the Things She Said by t.A.T.u.
Oh, yes.
And I know it's a bit of a lull, but I just think it was iconic.
So iconic.
I think it was the first time, truly, I actually saw two people of the same sex, like, getting intimate.
So iconic.
I was like, okay, well, if that's happening with them, and they're two galleys, then and that's me.
It's kind of like permission.
Yeah, because it was the first moment I saw queer representation fully in kind of an obvious way.
So iconic.
It was really helpful for me to kind of know that I wasn't alone in the world.
How old were you at this point?
I was like, I think I was in like year 2, 3, so that is like...
Okay, early.
That's quite young, right? Like...
Why was this video so impactful to 8-year-old little Layton?
Them two girls lipsing up, doing their things, I was just a bit like, whoa. Obviously, I'm not a galley, and I'm not a lesbian, but I knew it was doing something to me. I can remember it now, it's probably the same TV, actually, and the music channel was always on in our house, like, it was always vibing. I don't know why, MTV was always on. Yeah, it was giving that, and I guess it was just very much so shocked. It's not like we had the phones and like the social media, so I would be waiting at the TV, be like, oh my God, when them girls gonna come on? I did not go to school the next day and start snogging up with the boys. Or did I? Oh. So yeah, it was kind of one of the moments where it was like, oh, like you kind of felt seen, even though it was, you know, detached from me personally. It was like a little seed, you know, and from there it kind of grew.
How did you feel when you found out that they were straight?
I was a little bit disappointed.
No.
In fact, I was a lot disappointed.
Unsurprisingly so. I mean, who wouldn't? It's kind of just like sellout vibes.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. And I mean, I've heard that they've not said some of the nicest things either.
Yeah, there's been some controversies.
Yeah.
So that's why I do like to make that aware that I'm not like, I love t.A.T.u. It was just very much so that was
That moment
what
in that
happened.
video.
I'm sorry for choosing it. I'm joking.
I mean, also at the time, I mean, that was maybe one of the early music videos where you saw two women kissing, but like, I think even back then, there would not have been a video where there were two guys kissing.
Makes you think, who's this actually for? Because it's not for the, you know, for the girls.
No.
It's for men.
It's the uniforms for me as well. If that was two men, two schoolboys doing that, that would have been
That would not
uproar.
have. Lesbianism is often packaged as something that is consumable
Sex
for...
sells.
Yeah, sex sells for men. And I think that that's how lesbianism or, you know, girl-on-girl sex, action, whatever, has been packaged for so long. I mean, there's songs that are sung by, you know, pop princesses about kissing girls and they're not actually gay.
Or they do it at the end of massive performances.
Right, yeah, to get a little bit of clout. Like,
And you know, we live for those moments, but I think it does play into a narrative, which
that's
is...
the integrity in it.
Yeah, it's ultimately harmful for real lesbians because, again, they're not getting any representation, and when they do get representation, it's not real. And when it's so obviously two girls who aren't lesbians that are kissing, and it's like, oh, cheeky. But as soon as it's like,
cheeky girls.
cheeky. That's another episode. Now we've got things like It's a Sin with actual queer people playing queer roles. But back in the day, it was often like straight people playing queer characters. And that usually was the thing that kind of cracked the ice open for people to understand, like straight society to understand that we existed and stuff. It's not enough now. But I think back then, I think it's kind of...
That's what I mean. I think that's why it kind of opened a couple of maybe doors in a wild way.
Yeah, that was often the first time that they saw two women kissing on TV. So I think it did open.
It did something.
It cracked the door open, didn't open it fully.
No A.
We've had so much caffeine throughout the day. We're like, ah! Right. Tayce and I have done some saving up. We've cleared a night in our very busy diaries, and we're going to throw you a huge party in honor of your Queerpiphany.
But we are very chaotic at planning, so we need you to come up with some details for us. You got 30 seconds. Go. Venue.
Dawson Superstar.
Dress code.
Fashion.
Theme.
Glam.
Top guest.
My girls.
Who will perform?
My girls.
Party anthem.
Quick.
Whitney.
Drinks.
Vodka.
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
What? What's that?
Appetizers. Amuse bouches.
Oh, vegan.
Dip of choice.
Hummus.
What time did it start?
Late.
And when would it end?
Till late. Yes. Actually, you're paying, so it's fine.
I'm paying.
You said you've been saving up.
We saved
I said
up.
we've been saving. I didn't say that we're rolling.
Yeah, people are chipping in, girl. Everyone's bringing a gift.
Get on the deck.
BYOB vibes. BYOB. So, baby, up in the gig, everybody's talking about Jamie. Obviously, you work with such an amazing queer cast. So, you know, you got Michelle, you got Bianca Del Rio.
I feel like the show speaks directly to LGBTQIA+ youth. Like, because you see it, they come, some of them come dressed up, some of them come in costume, some of them come just glammed, like you'll just see them with like heels on, like with these like young boys with their mothers, and just so many beautiful people kind of inspired by what the story actually is. I think it's because they feel like it's truly represented.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's
I was
real.
gonna say, like, you know, some of these people that come, it's not even like they're dressing up, putting on a look for you to see them in the look.
Yeah.
It's just that they have a moment to just be themselves in a space.
Yeah.
And feel safe. They know if they go to this show dressed as, you know, one of the characters, me, or they're doing their full glam, they know that actually this is a safe space and it's so beautiful. It actually makes me emotional sometimes when I used to look out and see them, just like, that's brave. For that moment, in that space, they felt free.
Yeah.
And how special that, like, I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what I love as well. Just, I'm up there living my best life, and it's inspiring.
You're inspiring the kids, obviously.
Exactly.
So it's something what you can do.
Seeing you just go from strength to strength, so bad education.
That's crazy.
To them,
Loved doing that.
Jamie.
Loved doing that.
And what's
I think
next?
that's what I saw you
That actually, this is what's wild. So, Bad Education is coming back, and now I'm fronting the show. Literally, I'm gonna go back and revamp the show. I'm writing on the show as well, also associate producer on my episodes. So it's like now giving very much so like in front of the camera and behind. Like, I feel like I'm grown now. I'm like, I can, and also if not, I literally have been faking it till I'm making it now, and I'm here.
Yeah, we're all about that.
You know when you have that call and you're like, yeah, and then you put it down, you're like,
Then when you
what
just
were you
speak
even
7
chatting?
languages, like, I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, it's very Catherine Tate.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Social producer, I can do that.
I could do that. What? Just tell people what to do. Sure, yeah, let's go.
Cast and crew, I can do that.
I could do it.
gotta
Cameraman,
prove yourself.
sure. Chaps. Yeah. Kick it. Ha.
We've got a star from theatre, darling. We need to show our chops. All right, let's go.
Right, Layton, baby. Take a peek into our Queer Store Ball and tell us what's appearing when it comes to future queer representation in pop.
The future of queer representation looks to me
World domination.
world queer domination. Not just here, I'm talking world.
Say it again for the
Period.
back.
World.
Yes,
Period.
baby. I like it. Well, I think it's gonna happen. I mean, it is happening.
Slowly but surely,
Yeah.
but
Don't
we've got a
call
long
it
way to
Shirley.
go.
Been happening.
It's been happening.
What we've achieved, I don't think could have happened in any other time. I think it's not, you know, we're not achieving this in a vacuum. We're not here on MTV with our own show in a vacuum. We're, you know, experiencing this incredible shift. It's great to be here with you guys.
The girls.
Yes.
Spreading love and positivity in 2022.
We love it.
A banger as iconic as all the things she said deserves to be remembered for all eternity, and that's why we're enshrining it into the LGBTQIA.
And by that, obviously, we mean our legendary giant book that Queerpiphanies are immortalized in for always.
Layton, would you like to say a few words to mark this absolutely amazing moment?
Thank you, all the things she said, t.A.T.u, for inspiring me and letting me know I was not alone. I was not alone in the playground. There were more gallies out there kissing and living their best lives. Thank you, love you.
Wow! Yeah! Ding, ding,
Chin, chin.
Thank you so much for coming on, Layton.
You've been a treasure, baby.
So good to
Pleasure,
see you.
treasure.
After all these years,
love
I'm so
you.
proud of you.
Mwah.
And if you've been affected by any of the issues we've spoken about today, or you just want more information, visit the site on screen right now.
Stay absolutely fabulous, and we'll see you gorgeous people soon. Bye.
You know what I heard?
What?
If you hit like and subscribe on all things MTV UK, you'll officially ascend to icon status.
You know what? I think I heard that too, so it must be official. Do it right now. Go on. I dare you.